Hi, my name is Brian Gackey, and I'm the Director of Operations here at Smith Transport, and I started in 1998.
Hi, I'm Jess Arbogast. I also started in 1998, and I am the Network Optimization Manager.
Also in 1998, Smith Transport made an appearance in the movie U.S. Marshals starring Tommy Lee Jones and Wesley Snipes.
Our terminal manager in Paducah, Kentucky, Rex Lynn, was the driver of the trailer and truck in that movie.
Now stay tuned for our Smith Transport's 13 Seconds of Fame.
Oh, what do you got?
Sam, we're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Look, we got this guy who says our duty to jump him somewhere near Eddyville, Kentucky. Tied him up, gagged him, and stuffed him in the back of his own camper.
How long's he been there?
Hold on, let me find out. How long was he in there?
Joining us in the studio today, we have Jen Clark from HR, and she's here to talk to us a little bit about our 401k program. And I'm sure everyone meets Jen when you get through orientation or when you gain employment at Smith Transport. You go through HR and you meet Jen. So today she's just going to go over our 401k program.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. With the 401k, every employee is eligible for it the first of the month following 6 months of employment. You need to contact HR to get the information to enroll. You do not automatically become enrolled in the 401k once you hit that point. There is not an open enrollment period for the 401k, so once you've hit the 6 months of employment, you can sign up at any point in time after that. So if you've been here 3 years and you have not taken advantage of this, please just give us a call and we can get the information to you. With the 401k, the company matches 25 cents on the dollar up to 3%, and you're 100% invested from the time the 401k starts. That means any money that the company matches is 100% yours from the first paycheck without any waiting periods. If you have a previous 401k and would like to roll it over into this 401k, you'll want to contact either your previous employer or the company that handled the 401k and request a rollover form. You will need to get this one set up, and then you'll complete that form and get it submitted to the prior carrier of the 401. So if you're eligible for the 401k, please give the HR office a call. We will be happy to mail out a 401k booklet to you. When you receive this booklet, there will be an information sheet in the inside cover, and this will have Ameriserve's number if you have any questions on where to invest. The paperwork that needs to be completed will be in the back cover of the booklet. There's 3 pages for you to complete. There is an enrollment form, and on this form you can either choose a flat dollar amount to come out each pay or a percentage that you would like to come out a pay. There will also be a beneficiary form for your 401k. And then the last form that needs to be completed will be an allocation sheet. This is where you want your money invested. This is where, if you have any questions, you can call Ameriserve's number that is listed on this form. They will be happy to help you with that information. This form is front and back with different places that you can invest. So if you happen to fax these forms back to HR, please make sure that you get both sides of these forms. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. So Ameriserve will walk you through all these different options. I mean, there's so many.
Yes.
And help you decide what's best for maybe your age or your goals for the future.
Correct.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Jen. I'll put her contact information here at the end of the video so that you can contact Human Resources if you have questions.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Super Bowl weekend. We got some footballs for sale in the company store. This Sunday, February 2nd, live from Miami, Florida at the Hard Rock Stadium, we see the NFC San Francisco 49ers take on the AFC Kansas City Chiefs, and all eyes will be on them for the biggest game in U.S. sports. But let's face it, for most of us, it's all about the commercials and the halftime show. This year featuring J-Lo and Shakira. I myself am very excited for it, more than the game itself. So comment below and let us know who you think will be taking home the Vince Lombardi Trophy and who will earn the rights to say the famous "I'm going to Disney World."
Smith Nation, Eric Nelson. I'm the VP of Safety and Recruiting. Hey, I wanted to take this opportunity to reach out to you. As you know, here at Smith, we have a Presidential Advisory Committee. We also have an Executive Safety Committee, and they do a wonderful job at bringing information and ideas to the team that we're able to look at and do and improve what we do as a whole. We also have individuals that aren't bashful, and they come in and they call and they email and tell us things, areas for improvement, opportunities for improvement, areas that we're weak in and we should take a second look at. And we really appreciate that, because it's those things that make us better. I've told many of you as you came through orientation, we're not your typical company, because most companies would not do what I'm about to do today. But I'm asking you to email me, the email address that's listed below, and tell me, what are we doing right from a safety perspective, and what are we doing wrong? What are some areas that you feel that we can improve? How can we put a greater focus on things such as addressing speeding, addressing failure to obey, addressing fatigue, addressing equipment and unreported accident damages? How can we look at our processes and improve them? For improvement is really our end game. So email me, let me know. If you feel comfortable, leave your name and return email or your phone number, and I promise I'll get back to you personally. I want to appreciate you in advance for all the great suggestions that you're going to be sending. I can't wait to read them myself. For all you do, thank you very much. We realize that it's you that makes Smith the #1 carrier in America. Again, thanks for all you do.
As I'm leaving Eagle Unlimited, I happened to spot a $5 rack, so I thought I would let you know a few items for sale on the $5 rack. This style hat, we have this style hat, we have this style backpack, and we have this style. So nice and sack, can carry almost anything. $5. Stop by Eagle Unlimited and get yours today. A few weeks ago, Rob and I sat down to talk about APU Idol and the amount of money that we waste by idling trucks when we could be using the APUs. We talked about all the reasons why the APU does everything that a truck does while it's idling, and we saw some significant savings the next week. So thank you everyone who's making an effort coming together. We also started a new initiative this week called Eagle Eye on Idle. And that is a way we're going to each week take our top drivers who meet the criteria. We have an APU fleet, we have day cab fleet, and then we have Webasto fleets. They all have different criteria. But we'll take the top drivers and we'll put them all in a contest to win something each week. This week it was free hats. And you'll see the footage from that in our orientation room today at the weekly meet and greet with the executive leadership team. Now this was totally impromptu, so it wasn't planned, and you can tell, but enjoy the footage.
I said, I wonder if you're idling a lot, because over idling your truck, I promise you, not only will it waste fuel and waste money, I promise you with the new DEF and the aftermarket treatment system, things like that, it will cause your truck problems. It really will. So we focus hard every week to make sure that we keep our idle percent to a certain acceptable range. So we don't want you over idling the truck. We want you using your APU. And if you have an issue with your APU, send your Macro 12 breakdown, get on record, let your DM get you through and get you fixed. So we have, how many, Jen?
With 50.
We have 50 drivers this week that are either at or below the threshold of no idle issues whatsoever. So we're going to, every week, we're going to since you've been standing the whole time,
Yes.
man, come on up.
It's really fun.
You're gonna, what was your first name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Jonathan's gonna draw some, you're gonna be the star on this show, all right?
Yeah. So,
So he's gonna announce the 10 folks who are gonna win something, right?
right.
10. There's 10?
Yeah.
All
10 of the 50, they're going to win hats from the company store.
That's the
Driver's
first
choice.
week prize, it's gonna build.
Yeah, this is our first week to do it. And so, yeah, 10.
All right.
You don't have to read them because some of them are hard to get to do. So I'm just going to announce them later.
Oh, okay.
Or you want to go for it? Go.
No, I don't care.
Go ahead, Joe.
Very good.
Wayne Howe,
Jonathan Richards. Richardson lives in Pittsburgh.
Edward Jackson. Keep going.
Kevin Burgess,
Joseph Long.
Christopher Odemuller,
John Arnold.
Fred Jones.
Kevin Brunner.
Roland E. Wilson.
okay.
All right.
So those first 10 are gonna win something this week, and we're gonna build every week. We might even give away John Cope's car one week, who knows? So get your name in the bucket, because you never do know. His car could be one of the prizes, like at the end of the year.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
What's he got?
I think it's 87 Beetle or something.
Hello, Smith family, drivers, watchers, anybody that's watching the segment here. This is Brandon Colas. I'm your Vice President of Network Optimization. What does that mean? I handle contracts, pricing, dedicated accounts, all those things that put miles out there on the road for you folks that are driving for us. So thanks for everything you do. And today I'm actually here to read this week's Smithiversaries. So 21 years of service, David Deal. 18 years of service, Larry Baker. 14 years of service, Nicole Baker. 12 years service, David Redline. 11 years of service, Arthur Burt. 5 years of service, George Coddington. 3 years of service, Greg 2. 2 years of service, Brandon Colas. 2 years of service, Tim Dana. 2 years of service, Robert Foster. 2 years of service, Mark Jones. 2 years of service, Barry St. Cyr. 2 years of service, Tim Morgan. And then 1 year of service is Timothy McKellar, Rochelle Gant, and Henty Hutchins. I hope I said that right. So thanks for all you do. Safety starts with me.